What it do? You're with your boy Young Soul and DJ Key Golden on Golden Anima.
Love. What's up, everybody? I'm with Young Soul. So glad you pulled up on me. I'm ready to get this one in the books. You know, today going live. We got a show tonight. The day moving fast, so we're gonna go ahead and lock this one in. We're here to talk about, you know, your single Bando, the majority of your album being on the way.
Yeah.
I want to start with, you know, some of the things in your catalog right now. 30 for 30 freestyle.
Yes.
Next One Times Cam Curry. Different Side. Lil Baby, that was a snippet. Add Anxiety. Off Top Freestyle. Summer Score.
Yeah, that's the intro to the album.
To the album, okay.
Well, it's one of
the
intros to the album.
You got Case Loads. How Can I Live? We were just talking about that. That's the tape he produced.
Yeah.
Baby Steps, Like Mama, of course, and then Bando. It was just dropped 2018.
Yeah.
The album, you showed us on Twitter the track list.
Yeah.
And we got a visual of the Bando.
Yeah.
You just got nominated Slept On Male Artist of the Year.
Yeah, I'm real appreciative for that because like that one really just came out of the blue, so I really fuck with, you know, Tim, everybody who involved, there Rico, everybody who involved with the niggas Hip Hop Awards. Whether I win or not, you know, I'm just grateful.
Oh yeah, I was saying the same. Shout out to Tim, shout out to everybody over there because I got nominated for female DJ of the year. It was crazy to me too. Like I said, I'm stupid, appreciative, grateful.
Yeah.
Grateful. 3 self-funded tours.
Yeah.
School Days, that was the beginning of last year. Summer Nights, that was kind of last summer.
Yeah.
And then last summer, there was some lit cities on there. You had Cali, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes, you had some pretty lit cities on there.
Yeah, I mean, well, with the second tour, I really wanted to go to the cities that I wasn't able to hit on the first one. You know, like, even though on the first one we got to New York, you know, I wanted to do it bigger. That's why we did Long Island and New York, you know. I wanted to do Cali twice. I wanted to do stuff like Chicago, go to South Carolina, you know. I just feel like growing as an artist, and if I'm really going to expand, like I feel like I can, you know, I had to take those steps.
That's truly expanding, though.
Yeah. And, you know, especially for an indie artist, and it's like, I'm not even an indie artist who, like, y'all just seeing, you know, like with having the cash and stuff, you know, I'm like a regular guy, you know, like 9 to 5, you know, I'm really out here, you know, getting it. So, you know,
right.
I was more proud of myself pulling that off and knowing that I didn't have no major cosigns. I didn't have like a major hit. I didn't even have a project out at the time. So, you know, just being able to tour twice in the same year, you know, not even 6 months apart. The only other person I saw doing that was Glock, you know.
Right.
That's one of the hottest doing it right now. So I'm like, if I'm doing it like he doing it, I'll be okay with it.
Right. And actually moving around. And then the third one, you doing right now. The third one's going on right now. That's why we going to the one tonight.
Yeah, it's a little mini tour. Just trying to scoot around real quick and, you know, keep it going because, you know, me having a child was such an unexpected, you know, but blessed thing, you know, so, but still having to take into account and still be like a regular guy, you know. I don't want to let my music side fall out just because fatherhood is so much more prominent now.
Right.
I feel like, you know, I'm well versed enough to balance both of them, you know, and it'll give me the results I want.
Now, something you notice about the strength is the consistency that you do want with your fans and supporters. What created that connection with your supporters like that?
Well, it's like, as an artist, you can't connect with the people unless you like other people. You know, it's a lot of guys who rap good, and technically they like some of the best rappers on earth, but they music like on wax, they can't get across other people because they can't give them a feeling that they searching for, or a feeling that they already have. You know, I don't try to come at people from like a higher up angle, and like that's even on like social media. Like I talk to my fans, like, and even my friends every day. You know, like on some regular like person stuff. You know,
you just say you're a regular guy, so it's like you just living life basically, living the dream, trying to live your dream.
Yeah, I try not to let being an artist define who I am. So, like, I just take that approach into every aspect of my life.
Now, your second tour had some great cities, like we said. You're on your third right now. What about tour makes your career different from just dropping on music? Like, because you said that before, you know, you were saying like they kind of give you the connection. But what's different about that just dropping music?
like tour from dropping music.
Yeah.
Tour is different because like even some of the songs on wax that people might not think are the best, when you perform them live, you actually get a chance to recreate them. So for a couple live shows, we brought a band along, and a lot of my songs been played along with a band. You know, it take them up to another level, and it brings some of the more slower songs or more dead songs that people might not take to as quickly and bring them to life. But another thing that I'm doing is by not putting as much music out, you know, like when a lot of people hear my songs for the first time, it's me live. So whether it's me rapping over instrumental or whether it's me rapping with the beat, I'm always performing it probably better than I even did on the track, because I've had the songs for a minute now, but you've only been able to see me performing in person. And if you haven't, but all you see is people on the internet saying he killed this show, he killed this show, he killed this show, it's gonna make you at least want to be a fan if you haven't heard it or seen it.
So do you create every show? Like, do you recreate your song? Do you at least do it come natural, or do you try to like recreate the song every night? Because like you said, you're doing it live, so it's like you can do it however you want to. You got a live band because they gonna freak it up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you have to change it up every night. As the type of artist I am, you know, I'm performing in front of new people every night, so I can't give the same audience that I would give in Memphis as I would give in like New York. You feel me? So the song's gonna be different. Even the order of the songs that I perform in might be different. Like I still might have a song like Bando that I want to perform in New York, but I know in New York that's not the popular sound, you know, especially coming from an indie artist. So I'm gonna give you some real rap, you know, some stuff that'll make you think, and would really make you take me serious as an artist. And then I'm gonna get into showing you who I really am. So I think that's just like the method to the madness. You gotta give the people in every city the best version of you. You can't give them the same.
I like that. Your singles are going great. You know, they're getting good feedback. Like Mama and Bando. Like Mama has to be my favorite though. Like, I mean, I think I like the different aspects you know, you chose to talk about women. I think that was amazing. Of course, the wordplay. Of course, the wordplay amazing. Are you feeling the feedback before the album? How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I know people love this song. I always feel
what about the music period? You know?
Yeah, I know people have been asking for it for so long that it's made up for me not dropping it, you know, as much, because a lot of my fans who are my primary fans, they get to see me at least once a year because, like I said, I'm touring. You know, I got fans in Carolina. I've been to Carolina like 4 times, whether it's on tour, just doing a show out there, you know, a one-off show. You know, I got fans in New York. I've been out there 3 times. You know, I'm going back to Cali. You know, about to expand to Florida. So a lot of people who haven't listened to me, from hearing me on, you know, social media, hearing me on music platforms, or just walking into a show to see your buddy, and then you become a fan of me. You know, a lot of them I can go see again because I'm always making sure I go back. And as an indie artist, I feel like that's important. You know, I liken it to building like brick by brick. As an indie artist and the type of music that I make, I'm not, you know, like with the thing that's like the wave for the radio right now. I'm really giving people substance, but at the same time having fun. You know, that's why people like the music.
And but this substance can sell too, though. Like I'm telling, like that authentic stuff can sell too. That's what I like that though.
Yeah. If you package it properly.
yeah. But like you said, you gotta build it up. I feel like this, like you said at first though, that's everything in life though. You kind of gotta do it your, you know what I'm saying? Do it your way and build it how you want to be it. Now the album's done. You gave, like I already said, you gave Twitter the track list. Can you give us a drop date? Or do you feel like it's perfect? Like, do you feel like you just said now you building up? Do you feel like all this is perfect timing the way you're doing this? Now you ain't gotta get the drop date. You know, I'm just gonna put it out there 'cause I know your fans want to know. I know fans want to know.
I've been thinking about having it out sometime this month, honestly. Like that's the first time I told anybody this. So I'm probably thinking about y'all just got the exclusive. Yeah, I'm thinking about dropping it in February sometime. You know, even if it might be the last day. I like a lot of, probably like 4 or 5 days picked out that I know I could drop it.
He tried to tease.
Yeah.
Well, we know we're looking for that young soul. I know I'm a fan now, because I told him before, I'm like, we've been, you know, in connection for a minute now, so it's like, of course I had time to just really, you know, do plenty background and just really getting to know behind the music.
Yeah.
So will the song How Can I Live, produced by Tay Keith, make the album?
Yeah, it probably will. And if it become a problem, I got like a lawyer that could take her.
That's what I was just, because the next question was, did you guys ever get the Ivy Hayes, the clearing for that?
We ain't got like nothing officially, but you know, I feel like with the other stuff that we have to play in, just how it's gonna be marketed and the content that we have, you know, from my lawyer and myself, we'll be able to get the job done if a problem were to arise, because it's not like this. It's not as prominent of a sample. Like the name of the song is like you know, and the sound itself is a prominent sample, but it's like an interpolation rather than a.
What if I would just be chill about it though? Like, what if he could be like, dang, like take Keith, like take Keith Young Soul did so.
If the estate, you know, likes it, hopefully I plan on presenting it to them before I release the song.
Oh,
and I feel like okay,
then
So like once I get that date set, you know, because I can, you know, we have the contact for the people that we need to talk to. That's something that we could get done in probably a day or two, maybe a week at the most. If I'm too busy or they too busy, but it'll definitely get him.
Oh yeah, good. So we're looking out for that one too.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
How can I live?
Yeah, and the beat is so different, you know, than what people would expect, you know, from Take Keith. But I always felt like him being as great as he is, there's somewhere that he could take his music if he wanted to. And I just appreciate, you know, him and my homeboy Steph for, you know, gifting that to me. You know, I was searching for a piece that actually fit the album, and it felt perfectly. It wasn't like even forced, you know, because I mean, Take Keith know each other mutually. We know each other since high school, and we had the opportunity to talk, you know, a couple times about working. So I knew something would come, but I ain't want to force it. You know, he hot. He probably the hottest producer alive, and you know, I respect people privacy, their space and their timeline. So I just waited until I got a confirmation, and then like we've done even more work since then. But if that How Can I Live joint is gonna be insane.
Yeah, Take Keith, I can hear versatility in his beats, and like in plenty of the albums he been doing, like from Going to Future to like the Eminem thing. I'm like, dude, that's clearly versatile.
Yeah, definitely Future surprised me.
That Future was hard, so it's like you gotta know, like he come with that versatility. Like you said, he been doing. I mean, Patience is gonna always be a virtue too. So this sleep was like. Yeah. If you had a favorite track, what track should we be looking for on the album?
Yeah, it's crazy that you would ask me that. A favorite track, like Mama probably the one that, like to my dying day, that's a song that I'm a little to death, because like I seen people literally cry to that song, you know, and like to me this is as raw and honest and as human as a song that I could have ever made, you know. And you know, the feedback from it just let me know, like somebody was like they watched it 10 times in a row, 20 times, like, and if it wasn't good, like nobody would be. You might listen to it once, twice. Like nobody like gonna listen to something 10 times in a row.
Come on, bro.
And cry to it if it's not there. So
probably. But yeah, cause you did get me with the cry. I'm like. Yeah. I mean, you did get that deep though, and I feel like I said those 3 ways that you know express the women. I'm like, you can't do nothing but look. We were talking about this too before. Congratulations on your baby girl. You know you were blessed with almost a month ago. And also congratulations on the nomination again. What about fatherhood makes your career different? Does the nomination create or take away pressure at all? Because you were saying something about it before. Just how about, you know, you got to move a little different, you know?
Yeah, it definitely does. You know, like me having a baby, it's like I got to be on my toes twice as hard, because I ain't even just trying to feed me, I'm trying to feed her mom, you know, so I'm definitely locked in a mode I've probably never been in. So once the tape come out and people get to catch me on these days, it's gonna be a wrap, man. I feel like I'm gonna be taking off. And my daughter just having that in the back of my mind has been motivating me, and I feel like that's what it's led to me being nominated for Slept On Male Artist of the Year. Cause I've been working for a minute, you know. And like I said earlier in the interview, like me going on tour twice last year, I thought I maybe would have got a nod for it. But, you know, I didn't feel slighted when I didn't get it, because it's a lot of people working just as hard. A lot of people had crazy years last year.
That's why I said I was so proud of them. I'm like, plenty folks crying.
Yeah, you know, so like Memphis Underground bubbling, like we get it right now. So the fact that even amongst all of them people, because I know Tim watching everybody, you know, it's his job. You know, I know the other people involved, they watching everybody. So the fact I could get in there and just even get that nod, fuck winning. You know,
that's what I said too. I'm like, man, I don't even care about winning.
Yeah, I like the recognition. So.
And I'm like, I know the awards gonna be fun, so I'm like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even care to win the jump, but shout out to Tim, shout out to everybody over there at the Hip Hop Awards. Now, what are some of your next ventures? We already know you're on tour right now. The album coming. Basically, you really cleared all that whole question. Album, shows, visuals. What's up with the visuals?
Like Mama visual, it's what we shooting next Sunday morning. And I don't know when I'm dropping. You know, it's gonna come out. Like
what you gonna give us on it? Like, is it gonna be just like you, your homeboys gonna be like story type?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a story, but it's gonna be as much of like real life as I can get in there. You know, like so just. And y'all will see when y'all.
It's pretty much gonna be lit.
Yeah, when you get it on the screen, it's gonna be crazy. I really think that song is one that probably could change my career. I know I got some shit coming to take deep, but that one song right there is the one I would be like, yeah, I bet my last dollar on that song. So.
Yeah, that Johnny is still doing numbers though.
Yeah.
Now I got some rapid questions. You can answer them. You can elaborate on them, answer them one time, don't matter.
Yeah.
Up tempo beat or down tempo beat?
Down tempo.
You like the slow?
Yeah, I like the talk. I like the talk.
I feel it. Single, EP, or album?
Album.
Album. Like to give them a full thing?
Yeah, you know, but space it out, you know, because you give them that and then you let them pick what they want to live from it. And if they go back to it enough, the other songs will grow on, you know, they'll listen to it, you know. It's songs that, you know, I love Kendrick to death, but on some of his albums, the songs that I don't just immediately connect with, then I go back 4 or 5 months later. And then it's like, damn, this shit really hard. I kind of slept on it, goddamn. So I'd rather give you an album that you pick from what you want to live from, and you can have it because you gonna push it as far as you can, and then hopefully I'm pushing it the same way on my end, and we can have it for a long time. But if not, you know, when you go back to the album and listen to the other tracks, you know, you gonna like them.
That's what's up. Hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
R&B.
Yeah, because the best hip hop songs damn near come from like R&B samples. It's just that's the rappers really can't be vulnerable. So just sampling R&B give you the chance to really get in your feeling, but you can still get it all smooth. Like how Jay-Z did, Can I Live? Like this, you know, a stupid sample, but look at how he got in his bag on it. Look at the picture that he painted on it, and how legendary of a song it is. So I feel like all the greats in hip hop tend to like R&B.
R&B.
Yeah, you got to.
Cause that's always a tough question for folks. They're like, I'm like, yeah, it's R&B. But then that's the thing though. We always think about 90s R&B. So what's up with the? Cause that's I was telling somebody that earlier. I was like, when I ask that question, I know that everybody's mind go slick 90s. Cause it's like we like R&B now, but it's like we don't got no super duper prominent R&B besides Chris Brown. Cause he's lit.
And it's so crazy because I think Chris is so much tied to the fact that old school R&B is not around anymore. When Chris, and I'll say this, like before he had the incident with Rihanna happen, Chris Brown was pushing R&B and pop music to a level a lot of people was like, man, he really might be the next Michael. And then when that happened, what that did to Chris and his music, it made it like kind of more sheltered. And as much as stuff has keep happening to him, the further he has moved away from like true R&B, because I mean he still makes songs like that, but he still got them fuck bitches songs too. And on Chris old shit, it wasn't under that. You feel me? And if it was like still more of the R&B sound, like it was still love, but it might have just been broken love, you know. But you know now it's just like. Chris is the dictator of what I feel like a lot of people try to do in R&B, or like the sound and the tempo and even the numbers, even the performance.
And I hate that they try to discredit it. I don't know if everybody try to discredit this man's talent, but since the Rihanna thing, I'm just
it's like away, and it's like it's love for the word.
And no discredit to Rihanna, but it's like I just feel like he's extremely talented. And it's like you know, so they took both of their careers and took them to 2 different places. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like he had to die for her to. Yeah.
I mean, which, you know, this is how life goes, but, you know, I salute Chris, like, he's resilient, you know, I feel like.
That's why I'm still a fan, though.
I think my last favorite R&B album I like might have been his album, you feel me? Like, it ain't a bad song.
Oh, the 45, though?
No, I'm talking about, like, the first one, like, his first when he was really Chris, right, when he first got in that bag, like, that shit is like a flawless album, you feel me? Like, that's what made a lot of people fall in love with him as an artist, not just as a singer, but, like, niggas like, damn, he had a lot of shit.
Right.
But, yeah, you know, I feel like R&B kind of died when Chris inside started like dying off, you know, because it's a lot of
Hey, y'all heard who the king was. He just said R&B.
Yeah, now Daniel Caesar, he kind of bring it back to him.
I like black too.
Yeah.
I like plenty females. It's just like, you know, somebody prominent. I need to see
Chris
10
was,
years from now type thing. Cause I'm gonna listen to Chris.
Yeah, Chris
I know
was
I'm
dead.
listening. It's like, so feature or no feature? This question is like, do you like features on your projects? Or do you like doing them? Or?
Yeah, I fuck with features. I feel like I'm gonna do an album, though. I need to be giving you my shit. You know, I don't need a lot of niggas to give you me. You feel me? Because if that's the case, I'm living them.
Right.
That's what I feel like when you do a feature with somebody. Like y'all can go create a world together, or you stepping into a nigga world. Most time when you know doing a feature, you stepping into one of the other worlds. You know, so you really feeding off them. You know, you got your own shit, but you really going into them. So, and me as the type of artist I am, like for instance, like if me and Block Boy did a song, like to me I feel like styles are different. So he either really got to come into my world, like I gotta like go into his.
Right.
So the feature, yeah, it be.
Yeah, but I heard that before though. Like I heard folks say like they want to give, like you said, the fans like them.
Mm-hmm.
But then they still do features, you know. But it is, like you said, some people have to go in two different worlds with, you know.
Yeah, you know, I fuck with features like for a single little one off or something. You know, if I'm really gonna get with somebody I've been itching to work with, then yeah, let's get to it. But like on a project, I'm kind of like I know feature guy.
Well, truly appreciate you coming through.
I had to.
We had a couple of dilemmas. I know time moving, gotta get you out of here.
We out here.
We are gonna be at the concert tonight at Brinson.
Brinson's downtown. Yeah,
so,
nice having to pull up.
Yeah, pull up. Like I said, shout out to you. I truly appreciate it. First of many.
So
album on the way.
Yeah, album on the way. Y'all can follow me on all social media. One Young Soul. It's the #1 Young Soul.
Love.
Gotta roll my sleeves up. Back to the bando, my nigga. We back to the basics. We back on that hammer, my nigga. We back to the chase. I'm strapped with that hammer, my nigga. And we can't play it safe. Yeah. Pop out the handle, my nigga. I'm just whipping up bass. We back to the bando, my nigga. We back to the basics. We back on that hammer, my nigga. We back to the chase. I'm strapped with that hammer, my nigga. And we can't play it safe. Got that pop out the handle, my nigga. We talk to him, just whipping up bass. Now we done came a long, long way from nothing. We came a long way from having shit. We came a long way from all that jugging finesse. Trying to help us pay the rent. Started on floors, now we at the wrist. Couldn't afford Jordan, now look at his kicks. See me with foreigns, couldn't get a chick. Used to ignore us, now they know it's real. Real as they coming, I come from the heart with this shit, dawg. I slide through the city, be bumping that clip of trap music. I feel like a big dog. That bitch right beside me, pull her on body. Then I be the chick on some Chris Paul. That little nigga 5'8" Ryan, big body inside a new word like he Rick Ross. Who's hard to go get it? Either you get it, get God in the city. Work at your body, nobody a witness. Moving that boy like it's Bobby or Whitney. Used to see war, man, that violence was ending. Now we see more than what dollars could get us. Mansions and islands, eyes on the billions. Grew up in the projects, my idol P. Miller. We see no limit, your eyes to the ceiling. We back to the bando, my nigga. We back to the basics. We back on that hammer, you did. We back to the chase. I'm strapped with that hammer, my nigga. And we can't play it safe. Got that pop out the handle, my nigga. I'm just whipping up bass. We back to the bando, my nigga. We back to the bass. We back on the handle, my nigga. We back to the chase. I'm strapped with that hammer, my nigga. And we can't play it safe. Got that pop out the handle, my nigga. I'm just whipping up bass. Y'all rock with that nigga, y'all make a little bit of noise.